if you could, because it's quite artfully done in the book, but what a great opportunity to hear it from you. Tell us about why, going back to your days walking the small streets of Italy, why coffee is more than just coffee.
Well, coffee in a way for me was this unbelievable gift. And why? And not because it helped me produce Starbucks, but coffee, unlike almost any beverage, has been part of conversation for hundreds of years and brings people together. We're living at a time in America, and for that matter, many places around the world, where there is a hunger for human connection and a deep sense of humanity. Starbucks developed something that did not exist in America, and that was this third place between home and work. And I think the gift of coffee is this very social, romantic beverage that enabled us to create a business around something that not only is a beverage you consume, but a beverage that brings people together. And then with it, our creativity and the entrepreneurial spirit of the company, we were able to do things around the coffee experience that we never dreamed of. But for me to sit here today and say there was a time that I thought we'd have thousands of stores around the world and we would be this $25 billion company, I never imagined that this would happen the way it has. And we've been extremely lucky and fortunate, but the truth is, and I don't think I'm giving enough time to this, the essence of Starbucks' success in ways I can't even describe is linked to the culture and values of the company. The most significant competitive advantage that we've had for 40 years is the relationship we have with our people and the relationship they built with the company. And what I'm most proud of, whether it's the healthcare benefit or equity in the form of stock options, of all the things that we try and do, it's the fact that the conscience of the company is weaved into everything we've tried to do.
You've got huge competitors. You always have had huge competitors breathing down your neck, from McDonald's to Dunkin' Donuts. Comes up in the book, someone asks you, under what circumstances might you sell Starbucks? Might Starbucks be sold? And you have some circumstances that you would consider it or that may never come. But what's the kind of company that could buy, even hypothetically, could buy a company like Starbucks where that values orientation would be maintained?
There's no circumstance that I could think of any company that could buy Starbucks. We're a public company and we have fiduciary responsibility, but that's not going to happen under my watch.
I'm just curious, even not about Starbucks, but when you sell your company to someone else, and you've built a company infused with value, do you think it's possible that the new owners could ever be a caretaker for those values?
I think we have joint venture partners all over the world that operate Starbucks stores. And when I'm asked, how do you select those partners? The first opportunity that we have is we want to understand the values of the company and how they treat their people and their relationship to the communities they serve. If they don't pass that litmus test, the conversation is over. And so we've selected our partners around the world on the basis of can we see ourselves in business for these people, with these people for 50 years because of like-minded values. And I would say that whether you're hiring people, entering into a relationship, and whether it's a license of any kind of JV, these are sustainable relationships. And when they break down because the values of the individuals or the enterprises are not aligned.